Don't let the calm ripples on the surface deceive you. Beneath these tranquil waters lies a violent, ancient clash that dates back 20 million years, a brutal fight to the death between two of prehistory's most terrifying titans. Get ready with some popcorn and maybe a snorkel, because you're about to witness a front-row spectacle, the ultimate oceanic face-off between the colossal Megalodon shark and the fearsome Leviathan whale. Two colossal beasts, both rulers of their time, once commanded the prehistoric seas some 20 million years in the past. It's possible they had already battled long before that era. Though these monsters have vanished into extinction, echoes of their dominance still remain in today's marine life. For instance, the modern sperm whale traces its lineage back to a toothed ancestor resembling the Leviathan. But even that enormous creature can't compare to the sheer size of the original Leviathan. And while it's tempting to believe the great white shark evolved directly from the Megalodon, it's actually more closely related to the blue shark, as seen in its flat jaw and blunt nose. So, if we could somehow pit these ancient predators against each other today, which one would emerge victorious? Subscribe to VS to find out. Are you loving this prehistoric showdown? Hungry for more thrilling matchups? Step into the arena and subscribe to our channel. Versus, ever wondered who'd win in a fight between a mongoose and a cobra? Or what happens when lava meets liquid nitrogen? How about a saber-toothed cat squaring off with a towering woolly mammoth? We'll analyze each battle and crown the true champion. Click the link below to dive into the details. Before we jump into the fight itself, let's break down the combat stats of our two prehistoric powerhouses. During its prime, the Leviathan whale could stretch up to an astounding 18.5 meters, or 61 feet, while today's sperm whale uses suction to snatch its prey. This ancient beast had massive, bowling pin-sized teeth designed for ripping apart its meals. Its jaws produced the strongest recorded bite among four-limbed animals, and it often fed on other whales. But its ferocious teeth weren't its only weapon. Some researchers believe that Leviathan may have used a specialized organ called the spermaceti to manipulate its buoyancy during deep dives. This organ contains a waxy substance that hardens when cooled, helping the whale descend more easily by replacing the organ's interior with cold water. But since Leviathan didn't pursue prey in the deep ocean, scientists propose a different theory, that it may have used the spermaceti as a blunt force weapon, slamming into enemies to incapacitate them. Another possibility? It could have supercharged the whale's echolocation, enabling it to deliver sonic blasts to stun its victims. So how would the mighty Megalodon measure up? Don't underestimate this aquatic assassin. Fossils suggest that the Megalodon swam Earth's oceans as far back as 2.5 million years ago. Some of its largest fossilized bones show it grew nearly 18 meters, 59 feet, in length, making it the biggest fish ever recorded. This apex predator had one of the most crushing bite forces of any creature that's ever lived, armed with a staggering 276 serrated teeth, each around 18 centimeters, 7 inches, long. Its terrifying reputation is well earned. Like the Leviathan, the Megalodon hunted large whales, dolphins, and other sharks. Some scientists believe these sharks were so aggressive that their unborn young would eat one another inside the womb to survive. But let's not get distracted by tales of baby shark. You're here for the real clash of titans. Clocking in at roughly 60 tons, the Megalodon had a weight advantage over the Leviathan, which tipped the scales at about 45 tons. On patrol, the shark might have been the first to spot its foe, giving it a chance to launch a surprise assault. But don't forget, the Leviathan wasn't just brawn. With superior brainpower and tactical ability, it may have tried a different approach to take down its heavier rival. If Leviathan used its nimble swimming skills to position itself just right, it could unleash a deafening sonic blast to disorient the shark. Following up with a skull-crushing blow, it might have used its head like a battering ram to land the first major strike. But there's a catch: the Leviathan, being a warm-blooded mammal, couldn't remain submerged indefinitely. It had to rise for air, creating a critical vulnerability. This moment could give the Megalodon its chance to strike. With the ability to surge through the water at up to 17 meters, 55 feet, per second, the ancient shark could quickly close the distance and latch onto the whale's fin. If it did, the damage would be catastrophic, shredding flesh like a steel trap and leaving the Leviathan helpless. Unlike its foe, the Megalodon relied solely on brute strength and unrelenting instinct. It wasn't backing down. However, if the Leviathan could manage to land a bite on the shark's vulnerable underside, it might flip the fight in its favor. A well-placed chomp could snap the predator's spine. With a bite even stronger than the Megalodon's, a few precise attacks might end the battle for good. While popular opinion often favors the Megalodon, the Leviathan has two major advantages: speed and intelligence. And those might just be enough to pull off a win. What about you? Who do you think would triumph in this ancient aquatic battle? Drop your answer in the comments. But don't go anywhere, this was only the beginning. Coming up next, we've got another epic showdown, the Gigantosaurus versus the Troodon. Take your corners because that's a tale for another time.